Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to be doing my review of the QiYi 5x5 WuShuang. Now previously I showed you these two in my first impressions. The sticker list is awesome. The white I can't get good times at all because I just can't solve white cubes, especially with white stickers. So anyways, that's these, and then I've got the black one as well, which is what I was waiting for, and this came from the cubicle. So I've played with this quite a bit, and it is super smooth. I mean, this is literally one of the smoothest puzzles that I have ever felt. Now the WuShuang 5x5 stickerless version that Felix Mdegs uses as his main actually is easily the smoothest 5x5, but this is very close to that. I mean, these inner layers, I would have to say, in my opinion, this is just as smooth as that. So it's very up, high up there for a contender for that. Yeah, very fun, motivating puzzle to solve. And the corner cutting is insane. It is totally crazy. Like, you can literally cut like so far over if it's aligned, of course. But yeah, it's like really good. This one here is pretty well broken in, as you can see. It cuts. I mean, for a 5x5, that is crazy. Like, you're ever gonna need to cut that much though, but it even reverse corner cuts, like it's really good. And I do better on this than I do on either of these because I do better on black puzzles. So I was really excited to get this, and it's awesome that I now have the collection for it as well. So I have all three of them. So the more and more I'm getting used to this Moyu color scheme, or the Gans color scheme, this half brights, the more I'm getting used to it. The orange doesn't bug me as much as it used to. The yellow doesn't bug me as much as it used to. I've always been a fan of the green and the blue. It's such a really good green and blue on these puzzles. So anyways, guys, yeah, I'll do a commentary over top of my solve. So let's get ahead and do that. So this is the centerpiece. The cap would go over where the screw is, but I found on this puzzle, the actual pieces coming out the sides are so much bigger than a lot of other 5x5s, and that sets the tone for the rest of the design. Even on this piece here, those wings coming out, they're so much bigger than any other piece. This is another one of the centerpieces. This is like a corner centerpiece, and it's also very exaggerated. It's such a deep cut in there. This is the edge piece. It looks very familiar. Most edges these days are looking familiar, but it also is a little bit deeper cut because of the rest of the pieces as well. I particularly like the corner piece here because the base of it has so many layers, and it really shows like how crazy, like, well structured this design is for this puzzle. Here's with the top two layers off, you can see the cylindrical, sort of like a cylinder on the inside, but it also fans out like conical, which means a cone. It's sort of like a cone funneling down towards the core there. It's a very good design. And here it is with the super flip algorithm applied to it. I screwed this up twice trying to do it, and I had to solve the puzzle. And obviously here we have a checkerboard as well. The cool thing about doing these type of shots is I get to take these puzzles apart and I get to see the insides of them and really see how they go together, so I can try to explain it to you, or like see, just tell you things that I have noticed about it in general. I used to do that all the time, take puzzles apart and check out mechanisms and stuff, and then I got lazy, and now I'm doing it again for those shots, and it really is cool to see how things are actually put together and why they're more superior over other things. So it's funny when I actually film myself solve a puzzle like a 5x5 or something that I'm not used to as much as a 3x3 or 2x2 or 4x4 even, but anything else really, when I watch my solves back, I'm like, man, I'm moving, like my TPS is so bad, but I think when I'm actually solving it, I don't really care about that. I'm not thinking about the speed of what I'm turning. I'm thinking about look ahead, because on a 5x5, if you want to get really good times, you really got to be finding edges fast and know all the cases with centers and things like that. So the speed that I'm turning here is not a reflection of how fast the puzzle is at all. It's actually very fast. Especially the inner layers, the ones next to the very center layer, those are pretty quick on this one. The 3x3 stage is also very good. My thing with it is that I can't properly show you how, like, world-class speedcubers do it, because I just can't handle the puzzle that fast. When I try to do outer layer stuff, I find other layers misalign. I think a lot of it has to do with grip. If any of you have any thoughts on that, please leave it in the comment section. Mine's just not gripping it properly. Am I supposed to have like a wide palm grip on a 5x5 to never ever have that happen? I'm not sure, but when I watch people like Kevin Hayes, Felix, you know, lots of really fast solvers on 5x5, like when they're on the 3x3 stage, that puzzle remains square like a 3x3. So I currently average about 2 minutes and 30 seconds on 5x5. Actually, it's not something that I get into a lot, but when I do get into it, I really enjoy it, and I hope that one day I have the motivation to kind of develop my knowledge in it. But in this case, I did get a little bit better. I think I got 2. I don't know. You'll see. I don't want to spoil it. But it's not like fantastic. It's just better than what I average. I did 5 solves, and this was the best one that I did. Most of them were around 2 minutes and 30 seconds, though. Anyways, guys, that wraps up the solving section. Let's go ahead and finish up this video. Alright, guys, so all in all, I have to say that so far, this is my favorite 5x5 ever made. I've tried many 5x5. I've reviewed many. I'm not huge into speed solving 5x5, but when I do get into it, I actually kind of binge solve for like days at a time, and then I leave it for, you know, weeks. But I have been binge solving 5x5 quite a bit. The stickers are holding up pretty good. I know there was one chip somewhere. I'm not sure where it is. Yeah, I can't find it. But anyways, yeah, the best 5x5 so far I've ever tried. And I just can't get over that corner cutting. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, yeah, so this is going to be my main now. This puzzle is $24. If you'd like to buy one of these, you can buy it at the Cubicle. Links at the top of the description. You can choose from either one of these. Now, the sticker list only comes in this, I guess they call it the bright set or half bright set. They don't have regular ones. But anyways, my obviously favorite is the black one. So I'm going to be using this as my main. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on my next video.